But I think the next set that we're gonna get is Aklo H.
Oh, what a set! Wow,
Uh,
wow.
Well, what do you think as a Fox man yourself?
Yeah, Aklo. Oof, I've never. So these two have never played. KJH. Okay, first of all, KJH might be going Falco. In which case, I'm definitely probably favoring Aklo right now. If they Fox Ditto, I don't know. I think KJH, if he's playing really, really hot, he can't be stopped. Like, if KJH like brings out, if he's playing full like Kalini mode, like it can be disgusting against literally anybody. But Aklo is just as technical. I don't think he gets he doesn't have that reputation of being technical the way KJH does, but insanely good at JC Shining. And I also think Aklo, like, his mental game is really, really strong. And I think that I'm really scared of Aklo and Fox Dittos. This is going to be really interesting. I think KJH can do it, but I'm scared for him. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, KJH, he's known as an insane labber, and probably has got, like, Fox Ditto. Do you think that Fox Ditto has, like, the highest variance out of... Because, like, I've heard records from IBDW, for instance. If he feels like any little hit that he gets, or any little hit that his opponents gets, and as long as they have a good flowchart, it just kind of feels random about, like, how they get their hits, and then they just zero to death.
Yeah.
And, like, I wonder if that's, like, something KJH likes, or it's either, like, oh, he has so much variables to consider, or there's too many variables to even comprehend. And I don't know. If I were to make a read, I think KJH appreciates it, but I can't know for sure.
Yeah, I think.
Also, were you looking at? Were you looking at Zane Nunn?
I saw the ending. I did see the ending. Yes.
What an ending!
And then Nunn immediately went to his alternate webcam view. Had some. I have them muted, so I don't know what he said, but I know that he had a very smug look on his face as he said whatever he was saying. Sure, it was instructive.
Very educational.
For all parties involved. Yes. So
content.
Well, good for not advancing in the bracket. Zane is gonna go to losers, gonna get some more chances with that Jigglypuff in the losers bracket, but he's gonna have to do it through that bracket of alternate success. As we get KJH versus Aklo, it does look like KJH is locking in the bird.
It's funny because he's played his prior rounds with Fox, so
yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think, so one thing he did say, and I do think this is kind of like an evidence as to the fact that he isn't the biggest fan of the Fox Ditto.
Yeah.
Is that he did mention how he did mention that when he wants to use Falco for the Fox matchup again. Like I think he actually wants to use Falco as like a counterpick for Fox because he just loves the matchup, I guess.
Yeah.
It's actually really funny. I mean, when he actually switched it, because he used to be a Falco man a long time ago.
Right. Little known fact.
I was one of the last people he beat in tournament with his Falco before he switched mains. Like, it was Super Sweet 2014. We played for like 17th place. He beat me in Falco Fox, and then I saw him 2 months after this, and he was a Fox man. And I always thought his Falco was really, really good. At the time, if you remember, or maybe whatever, for people who remember, Falco in a way was kind of a dying breed at the time. You know, a lot of the Falco players were actually switching off Falco, and KJH was one of the last Falcos that was like really technical. And I remember when he switched off Falco, I was kind of sad. I was like, dude, I really like your Falco. I thought it was like really creative.
Yeah.
Okay, I ended up liking his Fox too, as it turned out.
Yeah.
But he's got some stuff. And but let's see. I don't know. Obviously he's been playing a lot. He plays with Fox a lot. He plays a lot of Falco versus Fox, Falco versus Falco. So I think he'll be ready from that perspective. But is he gonna be ready enough for Aklo? Let's find out.
Yeah, I mean, we are seeing a little bit of a Falco renaissance as of late. You know, we see Fiction making a jump with Falco, and Ginger putting up better results than before, and you know, Bobby being Bobby.
Bobby being Bobby, yeah.
And now you see KJH with with a renewed enthusiasm with the bird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I don't know. that
Aklo
was
not
great.
gonna make it easy. He's probably gonna pull out some tricks that KJH hasn't even considered before. It's like, wait, what do I actually do if Fox just sits there and shine in the other side of the stage?
Yeah, yeah. Aklo will play like he's just, he will like if what I really like about him is that if he kind of sniffs, if he smells like the blood in the water in the form of, if he realizes he can beat you, that too. But also, if he feels like he can just beat you on a macro sense, like if he realizes that your game plan fundamentally can't beat his, he will maximize that. He'll be like, you know what? You actually can't even hang. Like you're not even tall enough to run.
Probably the best example is his Link. I mean, yeah. I was a victim of his Link as well. I didn't figure out a few things. I'll say it, and you know, it's up to me as the opponent, the competitor, to figure it out on time, and I didn't, and we'll see if KJH can figure out the Fox.
Yeah. Right now, I mean, I will say though, one benefit that KJH is going to have is that it's almost funny. He's one of the best Foxes against Falco, so he knows, like, these run-up smashes that Aklo was trying that he didn't connect with. KJH honestly kind of pioneered those. So, like, a lot of the tricks that Aklo is going to be able to pull out are things KJH has potentially thought about or even labbed or even used himself from the other side of the matchup. So that's going to help.
Yeah, we're going to see how much he's going to be able to use, like, you know, his Fox awareness and familiarity against him. I think that's probably, like, the greatest, like, you're happy if you fight against him main, because, like, you know, me, I actually love fighting against Marth, even though I think Marth destroys Falco. It's like, at least I understand a lot of positions, because, like, I've played this before myself, and I know what Falco is supposed to do here. And then, like, I play Falco Fox or whatever, and it's like, I don't know what's going on in a lot of positions. And I feel like KJH is, even though he's a little down, he's probably comfortable.
Yes. And, yeah, right now, KJ's gonna have to find a way to take the stock. Nice DI. Okay, wow.
That's the awareness.
Great DI. That was insane awareness. Yeah, ledge maybe? Okay. But KJ's just to find a way to take the stock. Aklo, there it is. Flipping him as he comes out of his shield. And very doable. Nice up tilts. Oh my god, full drift on that bear.
Oof. What? That worked?
Yeah, that was, I don't know what that was. Oh, the run-up, and that's another KJH option. That run-up, full jump rising there. KJH was tweeting about that like a month ago, and now Aklo already stealing it. The whole mid-shorten, but it gets red.
I wonder if KJH is thinking like, man, Fox is so broken. Because like every time I play Falco Marth, I'm thinking, oh my god, Marth's so broken.
Yeah, I wonder. I think KJH likes this matchup though. I think he just enjoys it. So my guess is he's not tilted by any of this stuff. Sometimes that's the value of having a secondary, is you don't, I don't know, in the back of your mind, you don't have to sweat about the matchup so much, because you kind of, you know. Oh, wow, what the heck?
Yeah, and all things considered, like, I think he really is outplaying Aklo a lot. It's just, like, the punishes. Like, you see Ginger, he really hit, like, a freaking truck against Zamu.
Yeah.
And then here, it's like it feels like KJH is missing, like, 2 to 3 steps to really complete this sequence of punishes.
A lot of the time, it's the edge guard. Oh, yeah.
He has not had a good solution against the original purpose of Shine, and I feel like that, like, that's not like actually like hitting you a lot, but it's like a psychological thing. It's like, I shouldn't get hit by such a basic thing, and it's one thing for it to happen like one time, but that was like that's like Aklo abusing a strategy that his opponent does not know the answer to.
One thing I really do think is that what it does is it makes you think, because okay, ideally when you're playing, you're kind of flowing, right? You're just doing, you're executing, and one thing that does is it pulls you out of your flow state and it makes you consciously think. It's like, what do I do about this again?
Right.
And you kind of gotta like think about it, and that lapse into conscious thought really takes you out of your element. And so even though, you're right, it's not the most, it's such an uncommon option, and it's also it's kind of low risk.
Right.
They're at the other side of the stage, that it will annoy your opponent. And in that sense, it's exactly what I mean when I say Aklo will outplay you at the macro level.
It's a lot like holding a certain direction to the D-pad.
Yeah, it's honestly, it just pulls you out of your element. Weak parry, strong bro. That was nice.
Yeah. And again, like, I think KJH has no problem landing a hit, but can he get this edge guard? He does, but I feel like he could have ended it an interaction ago.
Yeah.
That's going to be the big question is I don't think KJH is necessarily going to, like, super clean up his punishes, but I think he's going to use his Fox awareness and familiarity to maybe even win the set, because I think he's doing a good job, all things considered. It's like, I think in order, the win condition for KJH to win is to not let the things like Aklo shining the laser get to him.
Yeah.
Or figure it out, one of those two.
Or figure it out. That's right. And I do think, I mean, for what it's worth, I think Kalindi is the kind of player who likes figuring stuff like that out. Like that, I think that's what motivates him as a player. So in that sense, it's kind of a good long-term matchup, these two. But I don't know if he's going to be able to do it in his first encounter with Aklo.
Certainly not the first game, but you know,
certainly not the first game.
Yeah, it's like the little things. Like he barely mistimed that double laser from the ledge, and could have, like, Mango would have killed. KJH has to rely on its decision making.
Right. Ooh,
Ginger would have killed there.
He would have found a way. Yeah, maybe you go for the double lasers. Trying to wall him out. Yeah, I do ultimately feel like the way KJH has to take a lot of these stocks is he's just like, he's trying to hit like a straight bear, or like, you know, just like get him to 100 and then hit him with your big moves. Because, okay, well, but it's weak back there. So, down smash, you know, there's a lot of moves that'll kill there.
Yeah, I feel like Shine is probably like the worst option you could pick, since it's also a tiny move, but cleans it up. Good decision making. Doesn't know how to ledge dash.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, it's different from Fox, right?
Slightly different. But it's different enough that for me, it's always felt a lot harder, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Same. Like for me, like whenever I play Fox a little, I feel like his ledge dash motion is easier for me to grasp, but with Falco, like there's like a weird delay with his ledge dash.
Yeah, it feels like there's a delay, even though that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, you have to really, like, I don't know. There's a certain, you have to put some oomph into it.
Yeah.
You gotta, like,
you can't just,
I don't know, grease up the tires.
Can't just like roll through it. You have to like actually like.
Yeah, you gotta really drop from the ledge and then do the ledge dash. It's this whole thing.
It's like wave dashing with Falco, where like you can't just roll through it. You have to actually like time and wait, and like it's weird if you're like a Fox main. Yeah. Even like actually like any other main, like I play Mart and I find Falco's wave dash to be unbearable.
Oh god, no, those little differences are they add up. I don't like, I feel the exact same way. I feel the exact same way.
Yeah, there's a world where I'm actually a Falco main if he had Mart's wave dash. Because I picked Mart because his wave dash. It just felt good. So good. Then Falco's wave dash is like, ugh. What the? You know.
Yeah, that's part of why I like playing Sheik, is like, honestly, it's like, okay, this is another character that has the same wave dash speed.
Yeah.
That stuff definitely, at least for game feel, can matter a lot. Kalindi here with his first, KJ with his first lead. All set. Oh, run up crouch grab with Falco, but unfortunately, it is still Falco's grab, not the best grab.
Although,
nice read. Nice read.
Although, like, Falco can get follow-ups off of his down throw, but you have to be port 1, I believe.
Yeah, that it would make sense. Okay, I don't know, but that would make sense to me that it could be a port priority thing with Falco.
Yeah, like Shy.
I'm just surprised.
Shy made like a huge thread about like Falco's guaranteed down throw setups from like 0 to 13. You could get a down throw Shine, but only if you're port 1. Something like that.
Wow. I'm surprised it's not the lower port. Lower port's always the one where you can act.
Yeah, yeah, it's actually strange.
It's usually the one where you can act earlier, yeah.
All right. Oh, goodness. Goodness.
I assume Aklo wanted edge cancel down air or something, but okay, whatever. All right, even game. Yeah, that was strange. That was strange. Okay, here we go. Yeah, see, but they can always jump. One thing, okay, so I remember a long time ago this was theorized. You shoot a low laser, you jump over it, because now the low laser has locked them into the reflector for
Yes.
like, it's actually a long time, it's like a full second. You
Yes.
soar up over it and you get your punish.
It's actually like not a good thing to shine Falco's laser at close ranges, but like, you know, at further away ranges like we just saw,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Exactly. Oh, man. Oh, I didn't like that option. Every now and then you gotta go out and just check them. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Oh, I
And
feel...
you can't even up B there. You can't even up B there
Yeah.
if they're coming off for a side spike. If you up B, you're even more dead. So.
Yep.
Oof. Okay. KJH.
He's working so hard for every single hit. I feel like he's losing maybe a little bit of confidence with his lasers since Aklo's shown that's like, I don't know what to do if I'm this far away. So like now he's like relying more on bears and dares. Some lasers here and there, but like definitely not like he was like kind of spamming the laser at the start of the set, and now it's like a little less, you know?
A little less. It is a little less. For sure. Yeah, I mean, oh my god. Oh, wow.
Oh my.
KJ from the slide up. Oh my god. A million things happened in 2 seconds there. That might be it.
It was all the scraps the last stock. Like a million things did happen, but those final moments was all about the scraps where Aklo's shine has a greater range than Falco's shine. You know, Falco's shine it lies to you. It's actually pretty small. And because Aklo had the better awareness of his spacing and scrap, ended up winning and taking that stock and advanced to winner semis.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. And I will say Aklo man, Aklo definitely, he's got to be one of the most consistent players out there. I feel like it's hard to upset him. I feel like it's really hard to upset him. And KJH, gonna have to go back to the drawing board on that one. I like the comparisons that you're drawing with the Ginger set. Because I feel like with Ginger Zamu, Ginger was really, he had a very clear like path to take the stock. It was like, I hit my opening, I combo, and then I combo it. I feel like Ginger really good about comboing forward positioning, where he's like every hit is meant to push the opponent towards a situation where he can get a kill or at least a 50-50. And with KJH, I feel like a lot of the combos ended with Aklo kind of ambiguously off the stage, but able to do a myriad of edge guards that were kind of hard to cover, honestly.
Ginger did not let Zamu play. KJH did.
Yeah.
That's what it ultimately came down to, because like he kind of didn't know the complete flow charts, and Aklo had multiple chances to get out. And I felt like Aklo a lot of times was like, I'm gonna pretend that you can play. Nope, I'm gonna shine you. I'm gonna scrap better than you. I'm gonna make it feel like you can't laser too much.